Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Sabrina Hawk, assistant teacher of science, National Ideal English Version School, day shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a biology class for class 9 student on the based on creative question and its answer, and this creative question is from your chapter 1. So let's start for our today's topic. That is the question of your exercise, and that is the stem. The first figure, by looking this figure you can understand this is a fungi, that means agaricus or mushroom, and this is a dicot plant. This is the figure of dicot plant. Now come to the question. Dear students, all the question answer of this CQ you will get from your book. The first question: what are the unit of classification? And second question: what is genetics part? Why is genetics part of physical branch of biology? And question C is: how will you maintain the continuity in naming of plants in figure 2? And come to question D: analyze with reasons which organism is more advanced between the two shown in the figure 1 and figure 2. Dear students, in besides of question I have written the page number where you can find the answer. Question A, you can find the answer of it in book page number 10, and it will carry 1 marks. It will be carry 1 marks. And question B, why is genetics part of physical branch of biology? You will get this answer in page number 4, and it will carry 2 marks. Now, next question: how will you maintain the continuity in naming the plant in figure 2? That question answer you will get page number 12 to 13, and it will be carry 3 marks. Now next question: analyze with reasons which organism is more advanced between the two shown in the figure 1 and figure 2. You will find out the answer page number 9 in your textbook, and this question will be carry 4 marks. Dear students, now we will go to the answer. The 7 units, we know there is 7 units or taxa in our classification, that means in our taxonomy. These 7 units generally used in classification, those are first one kingdom, then phylum or division, then class, then order, family, genus and species. You will get this question answer in page number 10 in your textbook. Now come to the question B's answer. Question B was: why is genetics part of the physical branch of biology? And we know genetics deals with genes and heredity, and genetics discuss about the theoretical part of biology, which is the main characteristics of physical branch of biology. You can include this about genetics, that you can write the first line that genetics deals with the gene and heredity, and it is the branch of biology. Now next you can write genetics discuss about the theoretical part of biology, which is the main characteristics of the physical branch of biology. Dear students, for question C we have to come to the question and stem again. Question C: how will you maintain the continuity in naming the plant in figure 2? Now come to the figure 2. This is a picture of dicot plants. By seeing the picture we can understand this is the picture of plant, and we have already learned about the naming nomenclature, binomial nomenclature in page number 12 to 13, and according to that we will write this question answer. Now come to the answer of C. To maintain continuity in naming the plant shown in the figure 2, the rules need to be followed are: first one, Latin words must be used in naming the plant scientifically. Now second one, the name must contain 2 parts. The first part would be genus and the second part would be species. Third one, the very first letter of the first word to the scientific name should be in capital letter. The rest of the letters should be in small letter, including letters of the second part as well. And fourth one, during printing, the scientific name should be printed in italic font. Fifth one, while writing, I would underline the genus and species terms separately. And last one, I will add the name of the scientist who discovered the organism in the first place in a short form to the end of the scientific name of that organism. For example, short of Linnaeus is L. And included that you can another thing you can add it according to your textbook, that not only scientist name, the year of naming that organism. That means they only don't use only they don't mention only the name, they also mention the year. Then you can follow for this your textbook too. That means in the page 12 and 13 you can follow that one. Dear students, now come to the question D. Analyze with reasons which organism is more advanced between two shown in the figure 1 and figure 2. Come to the figure 1. This is, I have told when I start the class, this is a member of kingdom fungi, and this is the member of kingdom plantae, and according to coming, fungi is the primitive than the plant, and fungi is saprophytic. They can't make their own food, and plant can make their own food because they have chlorophyll. So according to, by seeing the picture, we can easily understand that figure 2 organism is more advanced between these two two figure shown in the stem. Now come to the answer. Dear students, I will not provide the full answer of the question D because this is your homework, but I will just shown you how you will solve that answer. Now I will give only 1 point and I will say about the rest point of this, how you will find out the answer. Come to the question answer. Figure 1 is mushroom, that means it is the member of fungi. Figure 2 is dicotyledonous plant, that means it is member of plantae. Of these two organisms, the dicotyledonous plant is much more developed. The reasons behind this statement is discussed below. First, mushroom does not produce any flower, but the dicotyledon plants is a flowering plants. Flowering plants are always considered as superior organism. That means mushroom does not produce flower, but dicotyledonous plant are flowering plant. They produce flower, fruits, and from there they also produce seeds. And second one, you can write like this: mushroom cannot produce own food, but the plant can produce own food via photosynthesis. When I discuss about the figure, that time I have told that fungi don't have the chlorophyll, so they can't make their own food. For that they are parasitic or saprophytic. They are depend on other organism for their food. Now come to the next point. Mushroom reproduce through asexual reproduction and by producing spores, but in the dicotyledonous plant they produce through the sexual reproduction. They reproduce through sexual reproduction. Next one, you can write like this: mushroom's body cannot divided into leaves, stems, roots, branches like this part, but the dicotyledonous plant can be divided into roots, stem and leaves. And another characteristics of the plants, that means vascular bundle tissue system is a unique characteristics of dicotyledonous plant, but which is absent in mushroom. And last, you can write like this: mushroom's body is soft, but dicot plants are very dicot plants has a firm and rigid structure. And students, by according to book, you can add it 1 or 2 or 3 more points by yourself, and this is the guideline of your question answer. If you write in your word according to the textbook and you include more information, that will be better for you. Dear students, here is your homework. This is your homework number 3, and you have to do CQ 1D as your homework, and you have to submit on Saturday from 9 AM to 3 PM. Students, I have finished my today's topic. Hope you have understood. If you feel any problem, you can contact with me. I have given my contact number and my messenger ID on the board. Keep practicing, read the chapter properly, because this is the basic information of biology. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.